Hello, everybody. Welcome back to AlphaGo Zero 20 block versus AlphaGo Lee Game 2. Now let's analyze the Game 2. Okay, if you are interested in the Game 1, go to my previous video. So white is AlphaGo Zero because he's stronger, and black is AlphaGo Lee, weaker. And as usual, okay, AlphaGo Zero occupy 2-star position, and AlphaGo Zero with 1 star and with 1, 3, 4 positions. Now black 5 try to low approach to white 4, and as we mentioned in the previous video, AlphaGo Zero had 4 weapons for the 4 angles, 4 corners. Each corner AlphaGo Zero has 1 weapon. Okay, the first weapon is this. Okay, as we explained in the Game 1. That is to top human player surprise, because white 468 will be considered by human player is not a very good move. Instead, they will judge the black 579, the corresponding one is much better, in much better shape than 468. However, AlphaGo Zero has a Sedol 10. Okay, and in addition, there's 3 white stone. It's much stronger than AlphaGo Lee can think, and we will see later. Then to deal with low approach to 3, 4 positions, AlphaGo Lee now, okay, instead of with the position 2 space up pincer, okay, now it's 3 position up pincer, but the intention, okay, is the same, to capture the white stone. And we try many times to emphasize in my books and in the previous game. The problem, the weakness for the AlphaGo Lee and all the human players is trying to capture the enemy's stone. That's against Modern Go's 5 principles. Modern Go's 5 principles I mentioned in the previous game. The first principle is the battling without capture race. The capture race means conventional human Go game. Okay, the classical Go game is always try to capture the enemies, the opponent's stone. But that's against the basic principle of the Go. Because according to Go rules, okay, each side, black and white, they always will have 1 stone by 1 stone. So in order to capture the other person's the stone. You have to surround the stone. Let's say you captured one stone, you need 4 stones. So it's not very efficient. Consider the efficiency of the stone. Okay, so anyway, AlphaGo Zero has developed a second weapon to deal with pincer actions. Let's see how it comes. First, they have a shoulder hit here. Okay, the diagonal move here, it means white wants some potentials in that directions, diagonal directions, and abandon another side, another diagonal. Okay, the opposite diagonal, abandon that potentials, and that's kind of shoulder hit. AlphaGo Master and AlphaGo Zero use a lot, but AlphaGo Lee actually learning all the strategy from a human being. Okay, so he will not use very much about the shoulder hit. Okay, so then you see, because of that, he want at least try to secure the 10 stone. Okay, white 10 stone. Okay, and that's the very, very important move, because that can threat black stone 15, and then the black has to have 2011. Otherwise, will be sealed off by white. That's not a very good shape for black. And then 22. Okay, try to make it 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 stone connected, and try to threat the 3 stone here. If black does not do anything about, then white will capture the 3 stone, then it itself it becomes a stronger group, and has a lot of territory. So in that situations, the black temporarily give up the struggle of the 3 black stones. Instead, try to attack the 3 stone here. And as we mentioned, that 3 stone is very strong, and their life will not be endangered by any attack, immediate attack. So, white tenucus to 24. Okay, in other words, that will definitely kill the 3 stone. Okay, the black cannot escape, and cannot make 2 eyes in the corners. Okay, that's the misjudgment at least in the beginning of the game. Okay, the misjudgment of black. Okay, so that's the second weapon. That's the first weapon. You see, it will not threat by 1, 2, 3, 4, 6 black stone. Okay, white not answering black 23 and instead used 24 to kill the 3 stone there. So I think black get very angry, says, "Wow, if you want to kill my 3 stone, then I want to kill your 3 white stone here." But as I mentioned in the beginning, that 3 stone is very strong and will not be hurt by even another attack. It survived. Watch this. White 26. Just let's move, okay? And actually, it already lived, okay? It's not difficult to make 2 eyes here, and more than that, it will try to somehow, if there's 4 stone live, then there's 2 stone get too close to a living group or strong group, then it is itself in danger. Okay, there's people can see the first weapon. Okay, how powerful that will be. And because black 25 cannot threat the 4 stone here, then he go ahead to do another attack. The star position, white 2. But there's still another misjudgment, miscalculations. Why? You see, then, okay, the third AlphaGo Zero. Okay, in other words, there's still another techniques. Okay, white ignore. Okay, that means did not answering black 27. Go ahead to use 3 point invasions. And that invasions we call the early invasions. That were not human player will not usually do this because there are no any white stone in the both wing of the star position 1. Okay, then black station the black can seal off the white stones and have a very thick, very strong and thick outside potential. Then with this outside potential, it will occupy or acquire more territory than the white 28, because that most you can have is about 20 points, but the outside is much more than that. But strangely, okay, because AlphaGo Zero has, I think they studied a lot, and they use their previous experience, and that they think that is a good move, and actually it is. They see what happened. Okay, then that is most common engagement. Okay, the point is here. Okay, the 30 black has to answer the white 36. Why? Because if you did not answer, if you tenucus to some place else, then white will go up, and then you see you get a very bad shape. Okay, so then you have to have black has to go 37. Then white have 38 here. So that's the part of white's plan, and then that's the part of the weapon. Okay, when black has to go to 37, then it can then get a settle to have 38. The 38, white 38 serves two purposes. Okay, first, it will cancel the outside potential, okay, built by 1, 2, 3, 4, 6 stone. In addition, they try to capture that because see, they have very strong outside potential here, and you just have a weak group, not a group, weak stone here. So the black has to run, okay, and in other way, see the situations will be try to capture this. Okay, if black can capture 38, then well, it get a lot of territory and both sides safe. But okay, that is not going to happen. Watch this. Okay, 40 is very strong move. Why? Because it go here, threat that, and go up, then shrink. That's two stone. In other words, that's two stone will threat. That's two weak black group. Then, from black point of view, he is going to double low approach to start position because he can either way put the last position and the last position, and the threat that then indirectly can attack that too, and to get all the territory in the central territory. But that is the fourth AlphaGo Zero weapons. Watch this. Okay, that's very important. Okay, that looks like a conventional joystick, but it's not. Watch this. And first, he tried to do some exchange. Okay, then he tried to kill that's two stone, or killed all four stones because he can do this. And then if you stop here, then okay, he can actually isolate the two stone here. But as we mentioned, that's the fourth weapons. Watch this. White never scared by 49. Okay, so we have to learn something from the four weapons. That's the last weapon from AlphaGo Zero, so we can use this weapon in our Go game. Okay, see, Tenukis again. Okay, that means white ignore 49 attack again. And that the third weapon and the second weapon go together, try to kill that black 11. Okay, see, and in the meantime, okay, it also acquire large territory. Okay, so just see the territory counting that position. Okay, right now the black still wins. Okay, some position here. Okay, but let's see after a few. Okay, let's see what happened. White already win. Okay, with 6.5 call me. Okay, now white already have a leading position in the territory acquiring. Okay, right now it seems the pinch action failed. Okay, so with the white 58, I think the black get very angry. Says, well, you see, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Try to take you ignore, and then you try to acquire territory here. So he tried to attack that 4 stone again. But first he has to make himself more stronger, because if that is occupied by white, then there's 2 stone is in danger. Okay, then with the 1 move 60, that's a very good move. We have to learn from AlphaGo Zero, because that move, okay, can make a leaf of the white stone, okay, in the middle of the attack. Okay, then it's go there and you try to seal off this, and okay, so it actually, okay, the black 6-1 has to, okay, kill that stone, otherwise it will have twice, will easily have twice in the corner. So after he have exchange, then white has 70s. That's good move, because it can make a connection here, because there are very strong potential here, and it can threat that black 33. So in other words, that's the weapon 4. Okay, let's see right now. Okay, the territory counting. White is already win 6.5 point after a 16.5 point call miss. So let's see the territory situation now. You see, white has very strong potential in the middle position here, and they have a strong position here and here. So we can reasonably assume, okay, there will be no, both sides, black and white, will share all the territory here, because otherwise, if black acquire some territory, the white in the meantime will acquire the same amount of territory. So, but right now, white already have a 6.5 point lead. Then it's very, very difficult for black to catch up. So that is very reasonable, because what? Because on the move 70, after move 70, the possibility, okay, the option for simulation to calculate the winning rate, it becomes very, very accurate. Only before move 50 or 70s, because it's too many options. It's difficult to use brute force simulation to calculate all the possibilities. So they will selectively pick up some precision to simulate. In that's the situation, the goal strength more stronger side will have the advantage to have more smart and a good move, okay, to have a lead. But after move 70 or 100, then the chance will become small, remote, and both sides have equal calculations or running rate situation. Okay, let's see. So after that, I will not try to comment very the details because I think most people can understand. Okay, it just do some exchange. Okay, you have some territory and I will have some territory. In the end, both one have the same kind of territory, and so in other words, the win and the lose has already been decided, and it become NBA's garbage time. Okay, but still I'm going to give you a complete go records so you can go over yourself. Okay, I just will not waste your time try to do the detailed explanations. Okay, move 27, the end of the game. So we see the result. White win by 0.5. 0.5 points. Okay, a lot of my friend and my student ask me why is always the winning point is a half point. I said that because AI program does not try to win most. Their target is according to the rule of Go, win half a point. That's much more safer, and will not have the chance to be tipped over by the opponents. So that is not the same as human play, human game. They always try to win if more points they can win, that means they are more stronger. Okay, that's not the case. I think if you want have more understanding of the goal, then you will win only half points. Don't waste too much time because you will get in the trap of capital racing. Then your goal trend will not go up. Okay, instead will at least you will not going to compete with AlphaGo. Okay, thank you very much.